It's kind of a no-holds-barred dissemination of information for purposes that are not necessarily completely humanitarian.
Yes, I was shot several times, especially with the air gun or what it was blown off.
I shot so many people. 3 meters, 4 meters, people were away from the shockwave gun, and it just blowed on them.
It was really important that he make those people feel as bad as he could.
I was sitting over here by the big cannon, and it was shooting all the time, you know, and it was disturbing. But what I saw of the show, I liked.
They were just part of the way that the show was going. I mean, they had to like really sort of be victims. They sort of had to be sacrificed.
Jeg fik ret meget petroleum på brillerne, så det kneb med at se.
I was safe in the back row, so I liked it.
In their own country, maybe they're not victims because, you know, it's like a kind of a herd of animals that live someplace where there's really no predators. If you interject some sort of predatory consideration, then it just changes everything. And I felt like that again was part of maybe that was part of the role that we had to play here.
Forestillingen som sådan er vældig interessant, det må jeg skulle sige. Og jeg kan godt forstå, at I skal have en brandsikring med de elementer, I har i gang.
The machines were totally at ease in the world we created for them, and I really felt like everything that they did was completely natural. If we're really organized and we're really controlling them, they start to take on a life of their own, and they do things that somehow belie an intelligence that goes far beyond. We're trying to develop new idioms. It's still at a very early stage, but I think we're really beginning to understand the range of things that can be done and how to employ them in the different places we may go to. I mean, I see SRL as like an alternative, a working situation for people who really do have skills and who really don't want to be involved in the status quo expression of what those skills can do in business or you know, industry or science or the military. Yeah, I'd really like to see SRL siphon off a lot of the talent that goes into like the defense industry. Essentially, we can't go on using the technologies we have in a destructive fashion because we're getting too good at using them. We're getting too good at figuring out how to make cruise missiles and neutron bombs and F-16 jets. How many times over can you kill somebody, really? How many times over can you, like, control rioters? I mean, it just is sort of ridiculous at a certain point. Technology has to go into areas that don't have anything to do with practicality, or it's just going to go into the ultimate impractical act, which is destroying us all.